how do we actually bring things back with us?
Ah. All right. Now, if you will remember what we've already said on a couple of occasions here in this transmission, you will remember that you're not actually going anywhere, and therefore you're not actually bringing anything back. Why? Everything is already here. So the first secret to bringing something back is to understand it's already here. When you start to really begin to immerse yourself in this and learn this as a language and start to break down the barriers of segregation and separation that you have created that makes it seem as if things are actually really somewhere else when they're not, then as those things break down, you will start to perceive that everything really is here. And it will simply be a matter of focus and attention and intention as to your ability to realize that in all the ways that you may take that phrase. Realize that. Does that make sense to you?
Good.
You understand again the analogy of your television set, in that you know that all the programs you could possibly watch at any given moment are all there at the same time, are they not? But you only see one because that's where your channel is tuned. You know they're all there. What do you have to do to see another program? Change the channel. You didn't have to really go anywhere else. You didn't really have to bring the program from anywhere it already wasn't. All you had to do was switch frequencies and bingo, as you say, there it is, in full living color. So, it's the same thing with physical reality. Everything is here. If you think about it as a holographic matrix of every possible vibration, every possible energy frequency that represents every possible physical manifestation that's applicable in your reality, they're all overlapping like the television airwaves. They're all vibrating right here, right now, but you only see or experience as manifested solidly the things that are representative of the frequency channel you happen to be on at any given moment. Change the channel and pop, there are other things. The secret, so to speak, that is no secret at all, of true magic, in the sense of making things appear and disappear in front of the crowds, is to be able to know that they're already there, to shift to that frequency, and to telepathically get the crowd to agree to shift to the frequency with you. Then they can see it too. That's how things are magically manifested, because it's by agreement still. You have to have a shared reality for anyone else to experience what you're experiencing, because each of you is your own universe. Each of you is your own reality. And you have to experience commonality by agreement telepathically. So, if you can then be focused in the moment enough with yourself to shift that frequency, and can learn to give off the frequency of that new reality through unconditional love, then everyone will pick up on that unconditional love, will automatically tune into that frequency, and oh, lo and behold, look what we see appearing before us. Magic. How did that get there? You understand? Yeah. And disappearing is the same thing in reverse. You're just shifting it back into a frequency that, in a sense, is beyond your immediate perception in the consensus agreed upon reality. That's all it is. Hide and seek with yourself from one part of yourself to another. That's all. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that is the fundamental, essential answer to your question of how do you bring things back. You're not bringing them back, they're here.
And you already answered the next question. So
oh, thank you.
We'll go on to the next one. Who is?
Yes.
Because it would just be really cool, like, to do something almost like an experiment, you know, like to play around with time and space so that...
You really want a permission slip exercise, yes?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have given us the inspiration by saying it would be really cool. So you can imagine yourselves as frozen. Absolutely frozen
in space and time. Unmoving, unchanging, absolutely static. Not one thing is moving. Not a blood cell, not a breath, not a heartbeat, nothing. You are a frozen statue, existing in a single moment, experiencing no time at all. None. While all around you, as if you were the eye at the center of a hurricane, all things are changing rapidly, fast, in a maelstrom, a whirlwind around you of different realities, different times, different places, all of history, all parallel realities, speeding, rushing around you in the most gigantic whirlwind you have ever imagined. All time, all space, all realities, all planets, all stars, all galaxies, all of the multiverse, spinning around you wildly in a dance of frenetic motion while you are perfectly, perfectly, perfectly still. And then, as you watch all of the multiverse spinning around you, spinning past you, you can, wherever, however, whenever you wish, inject yourself into that time stream and pull yourself out back to static, frozen nothingness. And inject yourself into that time stream and feel the rush of time and space and pull yourself out back to that static, calm, serene, eternal, infinite eye of the storm. Back and forth, in and out, you can go. Locking, unlocking, locking, unlocking, locking, unlocking. Frozen, active, frozen, active, frozen, active. You can practice this until such time as you actually begin to feel that this is going on to some degree naturally within you, thousands, billions of times a second. And as you become more aware of this locking, unlocking natural mechanism you're actually experiencing all the time, as you become more consciously aware of this, you will become more consciously aware that you can actually manipulate your experience of the flow of space and time, and thus can redefine whatever parallel reality you connect to in whatever way you wish to. More and more, this sensation will become concrete within you, visceral within you, a sensation within you. And you will feel space and time slipping all around you as you remain perfectly still. Because remember, moving at infinite speed and being everywhere at once is exactly the same feeling as standing perfectly still. How's that?
That was great.
All right.
Can't wait to
Play with that however your imagination so desires. Alter it however your imagination so desires. Invent a new methodology however your imagination so desires. But we have given you one possible permission slip that is yours to use as you wish.
Terrific. Thank you so much.
Yes.